What's up, peoples? It's Aterraformer, and let's play some, well, it's loading, so, yes, the What the Hack, home of the best ROM hacks ever made, and also the first and only group of peoples that do it. So, you know, parallel worlds, parallel remodeling, actually, it's the new version. The intro is pretty much the same, so I'm just going to go ahead onward and, you know, use my little YouTube name, which isn't even my YouTube name. My YouTube name is actually Guitarist Dude Zero, but that didn't sound too, yes, I don't have enough characters. Well, that will do. Usually I just put Link or something, but you know what, that's good enough for a Let's Play's sake. The Parallel Tower, Draegor, the Tyrant King, our adventures. The plan is to sneak into the Guardhouse tonight, rescue someone from the Guardhouse prison, foil Draegor's plan. There is much going on. It's impossible to fall asleep. Is it time to go yet? Terra, this is it. Well, that's going to be awkward. This is our chance to infiltrate the Guardhouse. I've marked the position on your overworld map. I'll meet with you there. So already we have some differences. We're going to the Guardhouse, there's some graphical changes, and the HUD is different. So can I pick up these? I forget. It's actually been a while since I've played the original. I do own it, by the way, for the original console it was released on, but mostly I play the Zeldas. That's what, I mean, mostly I play the Marios. That is what I do for my channel, if I could speak correctly. And check it out, the map is like completely different, and its awesomeness and stuff. Now, the first initial run, or the first initial version of this hack is very much Kaizo-like, and I will say that I do like it. I did like it, and found it interesting for what it did, but for LPing's sake, I think this will be much more interesting to watch me not fail a whole lot, like I do on my Mario videos. So, yep, I'm forgetting where to go, but it looks like up there, is that not where I can go? Can I go this way? Is that, because usually it's up. That's where it was in the original game. So, I already forget what I was initially speaking of, but I don't have a sword, and that's something that the intro does, that you don't have a sword, but you can go in here, you can pick stuff up, if I can remember it. It's a sign saying, the guardhouse is north, Larry Lupo, wow. And cemetery and beach and forest. We will be seeing them eventually. I am having trouble speaking though, so that's always fun for making Let's Plays, so I did play a little bit, I think, to the first dungeon in my initial, for the other, more Kaizo-y version, but for this one, I am completely blind. I don't really remember where any of the stuff is, so I'm probably going to referring to a guide, because I do want to collect everything, but collecting everything blindly will take a long time. It's already 3 minutes in, and quite a lot hasn't been done. I can't afford anything in here. What am I even doing in here? I should be like going towards progress, but I remember there was something that you could do in town before you could actually like do stuff, so who knows, maybe I'll fast forward this or something. Oh, hello there, guy. You are a guy in the second temple, but this is not the second temple. This is before I even have a shield or ways of demolishing you, if this was different game, but this isn't. Oh, thank you. Heart piece and also bombs. Did I get bombs from a thing, or how did I get bombs? There's just some random water there. Ow. That hurt. Painfulness. I will not be using tools. That is also a little gimmick of mine, that I do not use tools, and, you know, that is something that comes to the great ire and stress of me sometimes, but I still do it. This shouldn't be a problem too bad. I expect it to be, like, more difficult than the original, obviously, but not the Kaizo crazy that it was initially. I don't have any means to go in there. I don't have light, but I was thinking there was light in town, maybe, but, you know, I might be fast-forwarding this, by the way. That's another little neat trick I picked up from Raocow. Thanks, Raocow. Yep, so what's in here? Sleeping man, do you give me the same thing you do in the original? Hey brother, do you have a bottle to keep a bug in? I see you don't have one. Well, that's not right. I need a bug catching machine to get my bug thing, and I'm gonna be weaving a whole lot. Yeah, in the original game, the sleeping dude in Hiraku Village, which is this village actually, which doesn't look like Hiraku, but it apparently is, but he gives you means to collect butterflies and stuff, so it's pretty cool, but we're not actually collecting butterflies, we're collecting fairies. Oh no, it's you. Well, I have to say my condition isn't very good today, but I want you to come back again and waste money in your shop, because I don't think they were ever of any use. He gives you some cheap advice for not a very cheap price, and it's not very productive to spend all your rupees. It doesn't have to do with anything. It's dangerous to walk around at night by yourself. Go home. No, I kinda have a mission to go to. Another boring rainy night. Care to chat for a bit? But, oh, a treasure. As a treasure hunter, you probably have a lot of stories about your quest. Care to share some with us? We all follow orders from King Draegor, but he's been acting strange lately. Our king captured this girl. Zelda's her name, I think. He locked her in the dungeon, claiming she knows something about the tower. He's done this to 6 other girls so far. Have you been to the tower? It's totally empty, but the king still thinks there's power hidden somewhere inside. Guardhouse. You can get there if you head north from the village. I've heard there's another route via caves, but it's far too dangerous. Now off you go before I'm caught slacking. Okay, so I need to find a cave. I knew there was caves involved, but I didn't know where the story began. So what's over here? I know there's something over here, but I can get it now, I guess. I might as well, because I'm kind of, like, content-lessing it up. It's dangerous, so yeah, okay, I read you. Was that where it is? Because that, I guess you can't get it early? Aggro guy, go away. Yes, that's where stuff is, but, hello person? I already chatted to your, friend that says the same exact stuff. So we got the village church, and right here we can get a special item of non-progress, but it's okay. Treasure chest is unlocked, but this one is not. Yay, we got a heart container, and I'm not talking in possibly talking areas. That's not good. Welcome to the church. Well, thank you for welcoming me, but you're not giving me helpful advice to where to go. So maybe doing this blind wasn't the best idea, but possibly this cave being the progressful, and I think it actually is, so pretty cool. We're seeing spikes, which are a common occurrence in this hack, or at least the original version. So now you see the challenge which lies. Okay, so I think you just go around this cave and then you're to the guardhouse, possibly, but I like to see that you are not given a sword at all for for quite some time. So that is what happened. It's in the guardhouse, but it's like you gotta puzzle it up first, and hopefully I will remember how to do the puzzling it up so that it won't take 5 million years. And there's a bat. And okay, so now I can go in that dark place. So at least I progress filled. I'm going to cut to back where that... Oh, I don't even have to cut. Hooray! I don't have to stop speaking when Oh, this is here, so maybe I will. Okay, so we're back to this place, and now that we can actually see, we can see and we can progress on. Hello there, rubies. How you doing there? There is quite a lot of you. I don't know if I need to turn that on, but I'm not. I don't want to waste magic for, like, nothing. Or, like a very miscreant little thing of treasure, which sometimes happens. I don't really remember, actually. It's been a while. I mean, I love the game and all, but I like beat it a lot, so that happened. Okay, I don't think I can get there just yet. I need the special tool of making blocks invisible. So those are special tools that you don't get till later in the original game, but I'm sure in this game, with everything changed about, you might get them a bit sooner. There's a guy there. I don't know if I should be scared or not. He can't get me. Okay, so I can get rid of that. Is there anything else involved in the way? Nope. I gotta fall down a hole to progress. That is pretty neat, but it's light outside now, so it's pretty good to actually be able to see the whole screen. So let's kill an enemy. Hey, I killed an enemy. That was like 13 minutes in, and I actually killed something. That is quite sad. I'm already back outside. Wow, that. Oh, okay, because it's separated. Because I remember it being a lot longer than what it was. But let's not kill you because you take a bunch of hits. I cannot go down there yet because I don't have the dash boots, and that's quite unfortunate because I'm seeing all these places where it's like you gotta backtrack because backtracking is a thing. But I heard like the ridiculousness backtracking is gone because I heard later on in the game it got really bad, but I'm sure there'll be backtracking. It's a Metroidvania game from a top-down perspective. Of course it's gonna have some sort of backtracking, and I figured out that's why I love the game so much, because I don't know, I like that style and stuff. But it's funny because it's like, other than the Marios, all the good Super Nintendo games I didn't play until after I played like a newer version of them. Like, the first one I played was Ocarina of Time, and then I went back to play this one, and I really enjoyed it also a lot. So I'm glad to have that kind of resilience, because I know some gamers, they check out the newer ones, and they're like, oh, graphics. It's like, I like gameplay. Let's just go in the guardhouse and check it out, yo. So, yep, we are here, and I don't remember everything, so I remember this taking a long time to actually do, and the right path I don't think I can do just yet much of anything, but I showed how to get to it. But you know, I'm hoping this hack is actually toned down a bit and not just like I don't think he'd do that though. The guy that made this hack was a pretty professional type guy, and what do you have here? I got the big chest key. That is nuts. Okay, a little thing in this game that differs. The big key, I think the big key in this game, you only needed one, or maybe that's like later places, but in this you need two. So like, I got the big key, but I cannot open that boss door yet. So I just collect keys, and I'm glad to have taken the good path. The path of victory for now, but there will be backtracking to hear later. So I know last time when I played this, there was a lot more to get those, so I'm happy to do a lot less. Yep. I actually watched a toolless run of the original version, I believe, or mostly toolless or something. Baltus MC, he did it, and he did a really good job of it, because it, like, unlike my run, which is like mostly blind, his run was pretty much not blind, so that it may have been more entertaining to watch than this, or maybe you guys are just interested in me failing. Not sure what the interest group is, but, you know, I figured I wanted to do something other than the Marios that I do all the time on my channel. I wanted to, you know, contribute to the What the Hacks, and I figured this would be a good idea of doing it. So, yep, nobody's playing Zelda or the Mega Mans now that, like, remember Idiot 9.0, he used to play the Mega Mans, and that was pretty cool, but, you know, those Mega Man hacks, they are pretty hard, not going to lie. I actually really like this one, the Deus Ex Machina, but it is extremely hard, and I could not defeat Airman or his stage because I didn't even see Airman or his crazy new pattern. And I remember this being a bit crazy and a bit long, but it's looking to be a bit better. I'm killing the enemies just because there's rooms that give keys for killing all the enemies, like the original game, of course, and aggroed him, but it was 2 for nothing. Cool. So I didn't even need that heart. I did not need the heart from him. Enemies, they cannot activate switches. They are not heavy enough because of their programming, and they are not heavy enough. And I can't kill you, so I just gotta be really swift in my dodging maneuvers, which is really nothing new for me. I already got 203 rubies. That's really cool. I pressed you for no reason. That's a habit I have playing these games, that I bump the thing even though I don't really need it. I'm in the interrogation room. Oh no, the cops are gonna they're gonna question my ass about things that I may or may not have done in a court of law. So the walls here, they look a little retextured, so that's great. I get sword. That was so much easier than the original game. How did you get in here? Unarmed as well. I'm beat. Take my sword and shield. Now go find the way to the basement and save Zelda. Ask her about the tower. Don't worry about me. Go, Terra. Unlock the secret of the parallel tower. No, I was gonna say Link for all that, but I didn't. And check it out. If you haven't played Zelda, you can spin around and do a little dance. So now that I can utterly defend myself and my honor, I will be most protective. So that's good. That is very good too. I'm still going to throw things at stuff though because it's an insta-kill, unlike the not insta-kill that is. That's a two-hit kill. That's all slow and stuff. But you know, this guy, you don't want to take him out with the sword because he just takes way too many hits. I believe he takes 3 pots to the face and 2 pots to the elbow, and I'm getting murdered a whole lot. I should probably be out of the way of everything. You didn't give me a heart, so you didn't give me a heart or a key. That is most depressful. You didn't give me anything. Oh god, there's another one. I'm not even going to bother with that one, but I'm gonna go to the room. There wasn't a room there. Okay, so I just backtracked for nothing. Okay, so let's go to this floor now. Let's check it out. But yep, Ocarina of Time, first Zelda I played, then I found this at like a Sears, I think it was, in like the bargain bin, and that's back when stores actually sold old games, which I really miss that. I miss like when like there was a Funko Land in existence, but now it's GameStop and they don't kind of rock like they did back in the day. But this room was also filled with a lot more spikes that I remember, and it was like difficult to get through, but now it's not too bad. So this guy is just in my line of fire, by which I mean I'm going to miss a whole lot. Let's see how many hits you take after taking 2 shells. Pots. Only 2, but I knew that. I knew there was a key that you held onto so that I can get it and have like 2 keys that I only used 1, I think, this whole time. I am getting my face murdered. Oh no, no, get away, sir. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I really am not play good. I have a sword, so it makes it a little easier for the backtracking, but I really don't want to do that, because that is heart container, hooray! Oh god, I don't want to go in that room yet. That one's Ty-Leaf flying at you room. Ty-Leaf flying at you room is not a very fun place, but I believe it holds the prison key. There's a lot of people hanging out in here, so I'm just gonna reset the world and sneak around everything. Can you go away, Mr. One? Oh no! No! I didn't know this was going to be, like, so hilarious so quickly, but there's spikes, you gotta dodge spikes. Does this heal me? Please heal me. You didn't heal me. Aww. Really? Uh-oh. This is boding me very bad. Oh, there was just a second when I go in this room, which is a new room, and I gotta kill everything in sight here. And I shouldn't be in this room, should I? Yeah, Oh, I game overed. Well, I'll see you guys in the basement. Jeez, man, you take a lot of hits. Oh. Ah, damn it. Oh. Okay, so I'm going in Scary Room. Scary... Really? I could've took it. I could've taken that room. That room was just scared. That room was just scared at the way I could have magically defeated that room, and I really wasted a lot of everyone's time, and I apologize. Well, I'm happy that this room is not also the room, because I was expecting it to be the room, but it was not the room. I don't know what this is doing here in a locked place, but it was. There's a keyhole finally, and there's also Zelda, which is a little more important than my little mangy... Whee! Go away. Ah! I am playing so badly, it is ridiculous. Come on, get over a little bit more, and then pow. And then heart. And then pow. And then heart. And then I shouldn't have done that, but I... Oh god. No! Get out of my face, sir. Okay. Let's actually progress, let's. Thank you for saving me! Link, listen, I know about the secret about the tower. I believe the king is trying to get the power hidden in the uppermost floor. Do you understand? Yes! Then let's... I don't like when games ask me that. It's like, no, I don't want you to repeat everything you said. I am intelligible that I can understand stuff, but this is just me backtracking with Zelda, so I think I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so we haven't checked out this path yet, so let's do that now. Barrels, interesting, and there used to be a secret somewhere around here that was like, you needed a special item to get, so I don't know where that whole thing went, but if I don't have to backtrack here, then that's good enough for me. So, yep, lots of water spouts going on, and it's a library, so where is the switch that I need to press? It was hidden from my view for some reason, and there's nothing I can dash into because, well, I don't have the dash boots. Hello there, I'm glad I came you now. Mushroom? It smells rotten, but it might come in handy. I highly doubt this, Link. What are you on? Well, I think that is all obvious where that joke was going, but... So now we can finally open this boss door and see what's inside. It's not a boss at all. No, it's just a progressful little trap that, now that there's two enemies, of course I'm gonna be a dumb and not be able to get a no damage run of this guy's... Go away. They have swords, and you kind of gotta wait until their swords are kind of almost near you, and then let's activate things before the ornament on the shelf looks suspicious. Is there anything over here? Just a wall? Cool. Good to know, because I didn't want to have to deal with any more enemies that are utterly kicking my ass. You can go in here without it fully, so... I remember that from the original. Is it gonna be dark for, like, the original? No, but I'm going to be dumb, like, never. I never played this bad in a Zelda game before. And it's like, this is just the beginning, folks. I can't imagine where it's going to be leading in the future, but if I remember correctly, this is not a straight shoot for the, like, it's not just the sewer and then you come out at the church, which you do, but, I think it's like another crazy maze type substance if you left it in, which, with that case, it's already like 35 minutes in, and I really don't have the time to actually progress through that, so I'm hoping it's taken out, even though it was a pretty interesting yet hard maze. So, we'll see what happens. We will see how it goes, and uh-oh, we gotta dodge up these things. What's good about the Zelda is that dodging spikes is a lot easier, and the path is pretty much laid out for you, unlike the original version of this where you had like choices and stuff, and some of them were like really peculiarly placed in like the middle and stuff. Wow, I'm a dumb. I was like, this is easy, blah blah blah. Oh, I got hit. I'm sorry, I don't want annoying beepage in my videos, but that's kind of what happens sometimes. At least it stops between going indoors. I hope that I don't do dumb lots. Goodbye. I'm tempted to kill you so that to see heart. No, of course not. What? I only need a heart, but you will not be kind enough to give that to me. No, no, no. Don't be dumb. Goodbye. Okay, you did not give me a heart. That was quite friendly of you, Mr. Sir. Mr. Sir. He's a character in Holes, or Digging Peoples, that play around in the dirt a whole lot. Yeah, I read that book as a child. That was one of the books that I actually did read. Yes, nothing seems to be giving me anything of interest. Please, at least I can kill you guys. Oh, there's my ticket to not having an annoying beep in my video. But then, I lose it again, but then the hits sometimes don't always register in this game for some reason, and that was an example of it. Church Passage, so we might be home free soon. Uh-oh. Well, this is certainly a place that is exactly what I was describing, but I'm going to see how much I can do, and I might... You're being silly, guy. Get over here. Ah. Oh, you're on the ceiling level, that's what it is. Don't be dumb. Yeah, you're on the ceiling, so you can't hit me. Thank you for doing that, kind person that level designed this. What's over here? This is just bumpity bump. Okay, that's where you go for your return trip. Spoilers, we gotta go through this twice. Yeah, yes, that is why it might be the long taking. This seems to be puzzle around every cornfield. Be careful, Link. Yep, so there is puzzles abound, and I can't get through there, so let's go back. Uh-oh, this is getting hilariously long. I forgot how long this intro place was, and I wanted to get, like, some progress done, but I want to hit a switch, so that would probably be the best idea if I come over here and hit the switch. So, go away, please. Well, I have editing to do in this video, and maybe that will get it down to a proper length and width and circumference, and hopefully the, you know, the whole quality-wise of this is alright, because I had to lower it a little bit just to make it reasonable for people involved in this project. So, Yup. Where do I go now? I return back to whence I came, and I see if I screwed everything up out of everything, and I may have. I cannot go past here with my current predicament going on, I know. There's a puzzle around every corner, I must hurry and get this. Okay, there is my pathway, but I didn't go to upper right path. I don't remember what's up there, but this might also not necessarily be progressful. If it is, I'm gonna cut to over there, so we'll see what happens. Okay, this is just another room, and not necessarily progressful, but also not necessarily the treasure that may or may not exist at all. That's the door where stuff might have been leading on. That is a door I don't know how to get to. Okay, so you change this. You change the perspective in life, and then you come through this door, and then you see what happens. The Church George just beyond. Okay, so this one was the wrong one in the last game, so now I gotta deal with things. Uh-oh. Okay, so basically there's a treasure that I did not get. So I'll be right back, I guess. Okay, so going through this way, you get another little path here that goes to the church back room, and that was utterly useless. Alright, so now that we're back from Useless Town, I really don't know why it acted like that, and why I didn't realize that that's where the door led, because it kind of was there. Zelda, you're safe. How did you escape from the dungeon? This guy over here. I want to thank you again for saving me. I honestly thought my end was imminent. Do you know why Draegor took me? Myself and 6 others came from another world, one parallel to yours. We wanted to use the power of the Triforce to make our world a better place. To do that, we needed to ascend the parallel tower in this world. You want to know about the parallel tower? To get to the top, you need 7 clues. Oh, I have such a raging clue right now, which have been kept by the 7 bloodlines. My bloodline's clue is push and hold the blue and L shoulder buttons. I don't understand, but my family has kept the secret for ages. Draegor wants the clues can acquire the power of the Triforce for himself. If he does, the outcome will be devastating. He must be stopped. The parallel tower, it's not just an empty obelisk, as many people believe. Zelda tells me that her world is similar to ours, but frozen and desolate. The only person that might know more about the tower is the monk Sashihara. I don't know where he lives, but someone in town might. Zelda should stay here, as this is the safest place around. Go, Aterraformer. Go west to Karako Village. Do you understand? Yes, I do. So, this was a Terraformer, and that went pretty swimmingly, I would say so. We're playing parallel worlds, like they had mentioned. Well, we're gonna see a parallel tower eventually, but next time we're gonna talk to Sashihara and hopefully do the first dungeon if I have time for that. This was a Terraformer, and I'm sorry for the futzing, but that kinda just happens. See ya, everybody.